Handicap brings the curtain down on the Qatar Goodwood Festival 2022. Our thanks, as ever, to Simon Holt.
Thank you, Nick. Last one in was Fantasy Believer. And they're away. 7 furlongs, sorry, a mile and a furlong for this Federation of Bloodstock Agents handicap. And out well on the inside is Bolt Hole with going forward also the City's Phantom and Forest Falcon as they race through the first furlong uphill most of the way. And Bolt Hole with close-up Forest Falcon, and then O'Herbert's Rain. Rainbow Colours is on the outside, Sweet Reward back on the inside, followed then by General Lee. And they're tracked by Fantasy Believer in the midfield. Ajero deep in the midfield, and the yellow with the blue sleeves as they continue to race uphill in the second half of the field. Gren with Luck Mankina and Dutch Decoy and Taskier at the back of the field. The City's Phantom from Forest Falcon. Stable Companion, Rainbow Colours close up. Sweet Reward in the blue and yellow jacket on the inside, followed by O'Herbert's Rain, Mark of Respect and General Lead, and then Fantasy Believer. Ajero further back in the field, followed then on the inside by Bolt Hole, now then Kitsune Power, out wide Junkanu, further back is Gren with La Makina as they turn for home. Taskier still towards the rear of the field and pulled out wide in the black cap is Dutch Decoy. It's still the City's Phantom on the inside of Tuesday's winner Forest Falcon, tracked then by Stable Companion, Rainbow Colours, Sweet Reward, General Lee now in the pink and the green jacket, just wavering slightly, maybe pushed out by Rainbow Colours there. They're followed by Sweet Reward. Running on from the back is Bolt Hole, coming with a promising run, and Ajero now being produced down the outside, and Ajero in the noseband, and out very wide Dutch Decoy, and then Gren. Ajero coming through to take it up on the far side from Bolt Hole, and then out wide Dutch Decoy and Kitsune Power. Ajero leads the way close home, and Ajero breaks a run of seconds. A deserved win. Kitsune Power second on the near side of Bolt Hole, and then back in fourth Dutch Decoy.
Ajero wins the last for Kim Bailey, and Jim Crowley has ended that run of excellent seconds on the flat by winning a prestigious race at Glorious Goodwood to back up his fine run when runner-up at Royal Ascot. Candleford, the runaway winner Candleford. The runner-up here is Kitsune Power ahead of Bolt Hole third, and in fourth place Dutch Decoy. So the horses out of the Britannia second and third. The horse who finished second in the Buckingham Palace, wasn't it? Was it the Buckingham Palace? No, Duke of Edinburgh. Duke of Edinburgh, yes, has won the race. Always get the names confused. Yes, and so much deserved success for him, and a nice way to end the meeting for Jim Crowley, the hero of the week with Baid.
And 2 strong form lines providing the first 3 horses home, and a real in form horse back in fourth. It looks like really solid form in what again appeared to be a fairly well-run race. I think most horses had their chance if good enough, and the winner has handled the drop back in distance absolutely fine, hasn't he, to break his maiden on the flat?
Yeah, they appear to have gone a pretty solid gallop here. The winner, Ajero, is slightly worse than mid-div, the sheepskin noseband. The eventual second, Kitsune Power, is behind him, and the eventual third is racing to the inside of them. So the first 3 occupied positions slightly worse than midfield, held up more toward the rear of the field early.
Yeah, and Kitsune Power hit a little bit of a flat spot as they went round the bend and down the hill. He was perhaps just not enjoying it at that point of the race, but he got onto an even keel late on to stay on. But that was the sweet spot of the race, wasn't it? Rear end of mid-division was where all those really that came to the fore. Dutch Decoy with a strong run right down the middle, coming from the back of the field, and they have gone a good pace, it seems.
Yeah, Dutch Decoy's right round the outside. A little bit of scrimmaging in behind there concerning the horse who was a bit edgy beforehand. Junkanu was interfering with Tashkir right at the back. So not quite sure what happened to General Lee. He moved up quite smoothly and then seemed to get quite unbalanced in the last 100 yards or so. Yeah,
he threatened more than he delivered ultimately, didn't he, General Lee? Plugs on a little bit in behind them, but he was swamped by a few of them. Ajero well enough on top. Bolt Hole really impressed with the way that he travelled. Maybe didn't pick up quite as well as appeared likely.
152.42 provisionally, that is a track record to round off the week. 152.42. It did appear to be run at a pretty searching gallop and that would seem to confirm that. 7-2 favourite, Ajero for Kim Bailey. 52.42.
It's almost a second off the old track record.
Second inside.
No, it's not. It's 0.4 off, and it's a second off standard. So.
Inside standard.
Inside standard.
Yeah.
So it's a new course record
inside,
by
0.4 inside the track record.
Yeah.
But so convincingly takes the track record down. Ajero. Oh well. It's quite something to finish off the meeting, particularly given the watering that's taken place over the last couple of days. The ground staff apparently finished at 6:45 this morning.
Is that 4 track records on the week? 3 of them which still stand because one went twice.
But that's the only one on the round course, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the others were up the straight. And all the others were 2-year-old track records as well. So that's the first round course track record, the first all-age track record. Ajero does it, 7-year-old jumper, obviously, and has returned at this price.
How many races did they have of that?
7-2 favourite. Well done, the connections. Emma Lavelle done it yesterday for the jump trainers. Kim Bailey today. 15-2, 6-1, and 16-1. Your SPs for the finale at the Qatar Goodwood Festival.